we move here to La Liga action at first Saturday. New Year's Eve, they start them early here, 10:15 a.m. Eastern Time, Real Sociedad and Osasuna.
Yeah, this is a match from two teams that are fighting for the top spots of the La Liga. And when I say the top spots, I don't mean the first or second spot, but I mean the top four spots that lead to the Champions League next season. You have to understand that teams are fighting for that, for a top four, top five, or top six finish. Because all these spots, they give you entrance to the European competitions, which means recognizability for your team, for your club in general, which means more money in order to spend them in transfers and wages and whatnot. So teams are really fighting hard for that top four finish. Now, Real Sociedad sitting third with 26 points, Osasuna sitting seventh with 23 points, just 3 points apart, but if the season was to end now, Real Sociedad would be in the Champions League and Osasuna would be nowhere because the seventh spot doesn't lead anywhere. So Osasuna, they've already, let's say, exceeded expectations. They've already pierced their ceiling. Sitting seventh in the La Liga is something really, really awesome that they've achieved. On the road, they have 2 wins, 2 losses, and 2 draws. Scored just 5 goals and conceded 6, so they're really tight. They score just under 1 goal per match, and they concede exactly 1 goal per away match. And Real Sociedad, again, very similar numbers, a huge tendency to the under. In 7 home matches, they scored 7 goals, so 1 goal per match, and conceded 9, a little over 1 goal per match. So I don't really see a lot of goals between the two sides, and especially with both matches last season between the two sides finishing under the total. So I like the under 2.25 goals at minus 115 here.
All right, Paul, going to get his best bets over at Tony'sPicks.com. Liga action for Saturday, early New Year's Eve, early starts here, 10:15 a.m. Eastern Time. Real Sociedad and Osasuna. He likes under 2.25 goals. The return is minus 115. All right, you guys are tuned to Sociedad. Yeah, they can't start these games late and finish around midnight New Year's Eve. No, I can't do that over there. That'd be too nuts.
It's actually 5 o'clock local time, so it's actually 7 hours later than what you experience. I mean, you, for example, in the US, you'd be 10 a.m. in the morning. Like, why is soccer on at 10 a.m. in the morning on New Year's Eve? But yeah, they're for them it's 5 o'clock in the evening, so they're gonna hurry up. The match finishes at probably 7:30. They go to their houses at maybe 9. So the quick shower and then onwards to the New Year's Eve. So it's much harder for them actually in real life.
Yeah, but I'm worried about all those fans that are there that want to celebrate still in the stadium. Get a little crazy.
Yeah, maybe who knows who's going to celebrate? I mean, there's fans who are actually traveling to different cities in order to see their teams. So that's the dedication of soccer fans.
Yeah, no doubt about that, because you always see the away a section there for the away teams that they sell those tickets there. So guys, there you go. Real Sociedad Osasuna under 2.25 goals. Return here is minus 115. All right, you guys are tuned to Soccer Picks Daily. Before we get to the recap, Paul, I want you to let everybody know what you have going on over at Tony'sPicks.com. It's a very busy week here in European football for the Big Five. As you guys can see, we got games midweek leading up to the new year. And of course, I know you're really busy over at Tony'sPicks.com. I see a lot of packages up there. What do you have going on over at the site?
Okay, for today, I have an NBA best bet. It's a rare best bet. I don't really release a lot of NBA plays, but when I see something that I like, and today I did, trust me, I did, I release it as a best bet. So for tonight, I only have an NBA best bet, but I do have a best bet for each consecutive day over the week. I have a Thursday best bet from the Spanish La Liga. I have a Friday best bet from the EPL. I have a Saturday best bet of the EPL. I have an EPL side bet of the day for Friday as well. And I have a look ahead spot, an early bird, if you will, in the Champions League. I have a best of the best. It's a bet that I saw the line, and I think the books are way wrong with this one. So I think the line is probably going to shift come game time. Keep in mind that these matches are set to be played on I think February 14th. So there's still a couple of months for things to change, but you have to grab this now because the line is going to change. So there's a lot of best bets at the page, guys, and your best value lies in picking a 3-day pass, a 7-day pass, or a yearly pass, and you get all the NBA plays, all the soccer plays, and we got Champions League, we got Europa League, we got the Big Five. MLS is starting in March, I believe. So there's a lot of soccer action, and of course, if you buy those long-term passes, you'll be I'm infusing my pick selection with some NBA plays, some NHL plays, and the occasional MLB play. Yeah, again, I don't really delve into those sports that much, but if I see something that I really like, it's a best bet.
There you go, guys. Got to vote. Polygus over at TonySpace.com. Tons of best bets up there. EPL action, best bet of the day for Saturday. In there with the best bet of the day for Friday and the EPL. Also, Champions League action here. He's already ahead of this one, a couple months away, but get on board there with that best bet as well. Get it before the line moves. Spanish best bet of the day as well here for Thursday. So you see a lot of best bets for this midweek action and late into the weekend. Friday EPL best bet of the day as well. And of course, Paul in action tonight with an NBA best bet for the card tonight in the NBA. So get on board there with Polygos over at Tony'sPicks.com. You see all the best bet action there. Now, instead of just buying these plays individually, I think you're good value here. As we have a very busy week here in the Big Five, as may not just try them out with that 7-day all sports pass. Get all of Paul's premium plays for 7 days. Includes all his, again, from the Big Five. He delves into U.S. sports, that's included as well. But again, heavy scheduling here leading up to the new year here from the Big Five, EPL, La Liga, Sociedad, and more. So go ahead and get signed up, and we'll save you some money. You can use that promo code TonyT at checkout. It'll save you 20% off. You can access Paul's page by clicking the link you see in the description. Click in the all cappers tab, then you will land right on Paul's page. And there you go. You can get on board with his plays. His best bets, his one-day passes there are in the orange. Plenty of them there. Those are profit guaranteed, meaning they must turn a profit or the amount you purchase is credit back in your account for side credits. That is profit guarantee. The ones in yellow are not, because they're already sold at a substantial discount. Those are longer term passes. You'll see Paul in there with that 7-day pass. You can even go as long as a year, 3, 7, 30 days, and a year pass. So get on board. That promo code will work on all of them. All right, let's continue on here with Soccer Picks Daily here, joined with Paul Lagouretos. Paul, it is now time to recap.
Okay, these are all La Liga plays for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Starting with a Thursday bet on Betis versus Bilbao match. We're taking both teams to score at minus 125. On Thursday, again, from the La Liga, Atletico Madrid versus Elche, both teams to score plus 125. Moving on to Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern, Getafe versus Mallorca. We're going to take the red card at plus 220. We're expecting a lot of fouls and a physical game there. Moving on to Friday, La Liga match between Cadiz and Almeria. We're going to lean towards Cadiz moneyline plus 138. They're the better side. And moving on to our last free play from the La Liga on Saturday, 10:15 a.m. Eastern, Real Sociedad versus Osasuna. We're expecting very few goals there, so we're taking the under 2.25 at minus 115, which is essentially a split line between the under 2 and the under 2.5.
There you go, the 5-pack there from Paul Lagouretos here with La Liga action. Again, if you want his best bets, click the link you see in the description. Then get on over to TonySpace.com and get on board with Paul's premium plays here. Of course, we mentioned all those best bets that he has up there on the site, as well as the long-term passes. So go ahead and get signed up. Don't forget that promo code TonyT at checkout, and you will save 20% off. All right, that's going to do it here for Soccer Picks Daily, guys. Make sure you tune in again tomorrow live here at 2:15 Eastern time. Again, Paul will have a 5-pack for you, so you guys make sure you subscribe to the channel and set those notifications to be notified when we're live. We're going to go away. Bye, guys. You make it a winning night, day and night. We'll talk with you again here tomorrow on Soccer Picks Daily.